What's up? It's your man, Coach Dallas Michael Sear here. Excited to be here with you, Ron. How you doing, buddy?
Great, brother. Great to be here with you.
Yeah, I'm excited. Really glad to be able to highlight just your journey, some of your success, and the work that we got to do together, and highlight more of you and your awesomeness. So, why don't you tell people who you are, what you do?
All right. Hi, Ron Michael. I am a holistic health mentor utilizing ancient principles and plant consciousness to activate the body's intelligence, which is our most powerful quantum supercomputer on the planet, highly overlooked over many eons. And in doing so, I'm able to get results and optimization for health and wellness and performance that is unseen anywhere else for spiritual entrepreneurs and powerful high impact leaders.
Mm.
Really excited to bring this to the world. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, I'm glad you are, man. I'm glad that you are. It was so great when I originally met you and heard about all your brilliance, and just was really glad to kind of help you steward and put more of it in the world. Why don't you tell me? I remember what you were going through at the time when we first met, and some of the challenges you had. Why don't you just share a little bit about that? Give people some
Yeah.
context.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was having some tremendous blockages, blocks all over the place to productivity, clarity, focus, concentration, knowing how to really structure my day. Also, tremendous block to being in public, being seen, even being on social media.
Mm.
Anything like that was just tremendously overwhelming for me, really. And it was a visceral feeling that I had in my body that just prevented me from moving forward. So those were just a couple of the things that I was dealing with. And yeah, so those are the major things. Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you're not alone. I mean, obviously, public speaking is like still like number one to top two fears in the world. And it's a whole other thing to bring in these, traumas from your past
Right.
and have them have such a visceral reaction in the body.
Mhm.
It's very real. It shuts down a lot of people. And it was great to start to see you come out of that, obviously. How was that affecting your kind of like your work and your finances and your business at the time?
Yeah, great question. Significantly. As you can imagine, be getting my message out, reaching more people,
Right.
just communicating what I'm doing and what the benefit of what I'm doing was really, really stifled by this whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I'm always curious too, because there's so many different people out there to work with nowadays, especially in the coaching world. What specifically made you choose me?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I saw your leadership in the community here in Austin, in many different groups. You're like simple, straightforward, taking complex concepts and complex concepts and principles and really simplifying them in the way that's really digestible, actionable, and something that I was really able to understand clearly was really remarkable. Your reputation is impeccable. So many people speak so highly of you. I was like, okay, this is someone I really need to check out. We got to know each other, and I was like, wow, this is like, yeah, definitely amazing. So,
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
yeah, brother.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel the same about you as well. Um, it's interesting. We did quite a bit of work together. I think we worked together for, 6 months. It was, and it's great because now there's just been just a little bit of time since we've got to work together to have you start seeing some of the results come to fruition. And maybe you can take us through what some of those things are.
Yeah, sure. So,
Couple of the big ones.
yeah, exactly. So when we were working together, as you know, I was preparing for on stage, my first time ever on stage at Paleo FX.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. And that went well. You helped me get through that. And like, again, like taking complex concepts and getting them down into simple, actionable steps that really would comprehend, I was able to comprehend and follow through on. So that went well. And then, getting really dialed in on my action steps for my business, getting my message out, focusing on just being way more productive than I've ever been, which has been super, super helpful, as anyone can imagine. And then I finally, after a few months, received an invitation to do a talk, as you were suggesting to me to do for a while, and accepted the invitation. And to my surprise, great surprise, I got into the talk. The first couple of minutes, I was a little nervous, not as nervous as I thought I was going to be. But
That's
once I
good.
really got into it, I was really enjoying it. I was really in flow, engaging the audience, and really enjoying what I was doing. And versus being really scared and not being able to flow with the words and the communication.
Right.
And a number of people afterwards said, wow, I can't believe that's only the second time you've ever done this. So all the principles that you imparted to me, and the specific work, I know you customized the coaching program based on what I really needed.
Yeah.
It was incredibly impactful. I was shocked,
Yeah.
really surprised, pleasantly surprised.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, what you just touched on, having it being crafted specifically for you, it's a really important thing. It doesn't mean that there aren't systems out there and strategies. I think people become too over reliant on that and try to fit themselves into boxes that they don't fit in. And it's very different when somebody who is, has been doing this work for a long time, is working with you on a very deep level, can understand what you're trying to create, how best you operate, and even as a psychic intuitive, to be able to feel into your energy signature and understand. Like, a lot of people who have these blocks around speaking, it's because it terrifies them because of how much attention they know they're going to get,
Right.
because it's what they should be doing.
That's a good
That's
point.
the irony to
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
so it's almost like, can you be willing to accept all the good that will come your way? So
Yeah.
it was great that you were able to work through that. I'm really happy to hear that, brother.
Yeah, thank you. I
Yeah.
was thinking of you the whole time. I was like, yeah, this is working. It's working.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a lot of the structure for that, I think, came out of the VIP day too, because we also did a
Absolutely.
VIP day.
Oh my God, the VIP day. I swear, the principles that you laid out, that you were able to give me, I use today every single day, sometimes multiple times. And just an incredible amount of wealth of information, taking photos of the whiteboard and everything else I still look at. It was incredible. It was incredible. Thank you so much. And it helped not only my business, but my personal life as well. The way you took so much information and just distilled it in a really easy to understand, again, easy to follow instruction that I could actually get into and utilize on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So really impactful. Yeah, VIP day was amazing.
That's huge. And that's pretty much all you, brother. I mean, I was so grateful to be able to facilitate. That's one of my really favorite things to do. But essentially all I'm doing is pulling out the brilliance in you. And we need that, right? Sometimes we need somebody to be able to see the things that we can't and be able to put it into a system and a structure for us, but it's all you. And you also touched on a point about covering stuff in your personal life as well as your business, because we don't live in compartments. Even though for us men, it's easier for us to kind of compartmentalize life in general, but we don't live in compartments. Usually if things are going a little awry or really bad in our personal life, it's usually affecting our business, and vice versa.
And definitely, yeah.
I haven't found a case where that's not true, so yeah, I didn't know that you were still utilizing it to that degree. That's fantastic.
It's really
That's killer. It's killer.
It really is.
I love it. That's why we do what we do.
Exactly.
Well, I'm so grateful, man, because it's really important that people hear other people's journeys and stories, so they can understand that it's possible for them too, and that I'm sure there's similarities that people will hear from what you shared that'll resonate with them. So thank you for doing that, man. Any final words you want to share?
It was so impactful working with you, and a lot of fun, a lot of new learnings that, there's a lot of coaches out there that are doing a lot of different things, but the way you work and the way you work together with me, it was beautiful. It was really, it was a lot of fun too. Cool. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Awesome. I enjoyed it as well, brother. Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Keep going and growing, man.
That's it.
Take care.